Once again, it's time to catch up with the Workspace Rundown powered by MediaAgility, where we bring you the biggest news and updates for Google Workspace, all in about 5 minutes or less. I'm your host today, Ben, and I'm joined by my co-host and head of MediaAgility's Workspace practice, Benjamin.Shenk. With that, let's check out all of the new tools and improvements that Workspace has rolled out over the past 2 weeks. Mike, take it away, and let's start that clock.
Okay, we're starting with a bit of a social update, in my opinion. Spaces just got a lot more friendly and open for every organization. You can now share spaces using links. Just send someone a link and invite them to your book club, happy hour, water cooler, training session, or you can use them for company-wide announcements. Everyone in your company can now find and join spaces, and all users can be invited with the simplicity of a link. Important to note, this is only for newly created spaces. It will not work retroactively until perhaps a later episode.
Awesome. And a new update for educators out there. Google just released the new practice set capabilities, which will allow instructors to turn content into assignments with auto-grading, hints, content suggestions, and real-time feedback, all built in to help students learn and succeed, while providing instructors with progress insights for their learning. So if this sounds as impactful to you as it does to me, be sure to sign up for the beta ASAP. That's right, this is in beta currently. If you have any questions about how to do that, contact MediaAgility. We can help you get signed up.
Excellent. So from the educators, now we're going to focus on more of the technical folks. This next one's primarily for Workspace developers among us. You can now develop Workspace add-ons to attach any type of file for any third-party service to a calendar event. So you can go beyond Drive to include digital whiteboards, content creation, or file management tools, widely available for all devs and users. Check it out today.
Thanks, Mike. For noise cancellation, this has been expanding in our last couple episodes. We've actually mentioned this rolling out for Google Meet hardware, and today we're announcing that it's rolled out even further. So it's easier than ever to host clear, focused meetings. What Google has done is expanded their intelligent background noise cancellation capabilities for all Meet meetings so that any call organized by a host with noise cancellation, even if all of the attendees don't have that, it will now provide coverage for all of the attendees by default. In addition, any user who joins from Meet hardware will also have that noise cancellation on by default.
That sounds pretty awesome. And the next one is one that I personally love, because I love it when I can simplify my life and save money doing that exact same thing. So this next update is a little bit near and dear to my heart. Say goodbye to Calendly, Acuity, or whatever you're paying around $10 per user per month for. Workspace now has appointment scheduling built into your calendar. Save time, save money. It's a win-win. This is available for business standard and up, and it's on by default.
Awesome. You know, I often find, Mike, that buffets can be overwhelming to me because there's just too many options, and I often end up making poor choices. And in large video meetings, too many features can have the same effect, but now admins can fix that thanks to new controls that the admin console has provided that will allow those admins to set access to chat, presenting screen capabilities, Q&A, and polls at the organizational unit level for all of their users. So now no more accidental and distracting chats or screen shares during large meetings, just effective meetings with the right portions of features for your end users to digest.
Very nice. Little incremental update, improvement. And I've got another one for you. The Docs comment and highlighted text experience has been retooled when having Braille support enabled in Google Docs. So you'll now hear start and end indications for comments and highlights alongside the main text, ideally making collaboration easier. Available for all Workspace editions, this one is off by default, and you also want to upgrade your assistive technology and browsers just to make sure everything works great.
Awesome. These next couple ones, it's very clear that the product team has been focusing on docs, sheets, and slides. This one is for docs. Now you can have professional formats without keyboard shortcuts. This is made possible by selecting automatically detect markdown from preferences within the tools menu on docs. So now, just like Rumpelstiltskin's yarn, you can turn your plain text into rich text with autocorrect magic using the markdown syntax.
Very nice. I've got one for you, Ben. The beta has gone mainstream. Client-side encryption is now generally available, which is huge news for those who love security and data sovereignty. Google Workspace already encrypts your data at rest and in transit. This goes a step further, giving you private encryption keys, making your data indecipherable to Google. So if ITAR and CJIS ring a bell, then this is probably for you. Only available with Enterprise Plus. So if you're not there, you need to upgrade for the security.
And yet another one for Docs. Docs is now helping users communicate more effectively and efficiently, and honestly just sounds smarter with new assistive writing suggestions. Gone are the day of simple spell check. As of March 31st, users now see suggestions for word choice, active voice, conciseness, inclusive language, and word warnings to avoid inappropriate words like and maybe. I think that this is a big win. You're going to sound smarter. You're going to save on third-party tools like Grammarly. In my book, yes, please sign me up today.
Yeah, that's very cool. I need to dig in a little bit deeper into that one personally. This next one, I think this wraps up Docs here, but we've got something cool. So why comment okay when a thumbs up will suffice? Docs has emojis now. So try this right now. Open a doc, highlight anything, and click the add emoji button that pops up on the right. Collaborating in Docs got a little more fun. Should be completely rolled out by the end of the month to all customers.
Intuitive design makes life easier. And once again, Google is making the user experience for Google Meet even more intuitive and easy with a new timeout feature for when you're the only one on a call for over 5 minutes, and a consolidated host control panel. So let me break this down. If you forget to hang up when your call ends, Meet is now going to warn you and disconnect the call automatically after several minutes if you don't take action. This helps you avoid accidentally sharing your video and audio without actually intentionally being in a meeting. And for hosts, now rather than having multiple ways to access meeting controls, all controls have been unified in a simple and central location on the bottom right hand of your Google Meet screen.
Very cool. Got a question for the audience. Who wants to be a guinea pig? We got a new beta that is launched for data loss prevention with Google Forms. There's an issue with Forms currently when using DLP. You can't respond to external forms which have a file upload question. This beta solves that problem while still applying your DLP rules to what is being uploaded by your end users. I'm personally glad to see this coming to a resolution and eager to see it move to general availability for all users.
Absolutely, Mike. I feel you there. I've been waiting for that feature for quite some time, so I'm very excited to see that. Mike, I believe in trusting no one, or at least trusting no access point, especially when it comes to the critical data controls like those found in your Google Workspace admin console. And now with the new context-aware access controls that Google has just rolled out specifically for the admin console access, you can apply zero trust access controls for all of your admins, enabling restrictions based upon IP address, geographic location, device operating system, and more. So this gives you proactive, robust security for your admin console, and this is available for all enterprise licenses. I love it.
That's awesome, and it seems like we've been on a bit of a security kick here, and I've got one more. This last one I have is specifically for my admins. Guys, your job is hard enough, so I love it when things get a little bit easier. We've got new one-click action recommendations in the Alert Center. With your mobile devices, you can now wipe them with one click. Even more clutch, in my opinion, one-click email quarantine right from the Alert Center. As with most of the security-centric enhancements, this one is only for Enterprise Plus.
And last but not least, we're circling back to Docs. This honestly may change the way that collaborative teams use video meetings altogether. I'm going to say it. Plus, I think that this one is just plain cool. You can now launch a Google Meet video from Docs, Sheets, and Slides within your document. The video appears within the document on the right-hand side and allows you and your team to work on the document at the same time while communicating in real time without the clunky switching back and forth and screen sharing. Users will see this roll out over the next month. And with that, that is it for the Workspace Rundown. We'll catch you in another 2 weeks. If you haven't subscribed, sign up below or be left out once again in the cold. Take your business to the next level. Contact us directly at MediaAgility. I know that we can help. Till next time, I'm Ben.
I'm Mike.
Here's to working safer, smarter, and getting the most out of your investment in Google Workspace.